come in here and it's like you're in a big, massive, safe world. It's like being back in the womb if you think about it. You come here, you ditch your white cane and we walk about, but once you leave the front doors and you go back out into the big world, reality does kick in.
I'd done a tour of Iraq and then two of Afghanistan. Of the fatal tour, or the near fatal tour, was in Afghanistan, Helmand province, in Nadi Ali. We was moving in on the night patrol and unfortunately we found the device and the device went off in our faces, me and my front man.
Ex-servicemen and women, their mindset has been developed, they follow orders, they carry out their duties, and when the wheels fall off, when you suddenly become reliant on other people, pride gets in the way. It will get in the way of you asking for help. It's a sign of weakness, and none of us ex-servicemen and women want to show weakness.
I thought I was going to get better, I thought I was going to have my job back. So when they first come up to me, I was like, no, let's go, I don't want nothing to do here. Like, I'm going to go back in the army, I'm going to go lead my men again. But then obviously the reality kicked in. I think the scariest thing is seeing my face for the first time, because honestly I just didn't know, so I was proper scared. And it weren't until like 3 months later I could use a magnifier, and I looked in the mirror and I was just like, it was just a weird sensation.
Reset Week is an initiative that was born to regenerate that motivation to get back into that big, scary, wide world, whether it be for an interest, a hobby, a vocation, or to the end of employment and seeking a useful function in life, really. I can put myself completely in the position of these younger members, where you think there's just brick walls everywhere and you just need somebody to give you that lift over that brick wall, or to knock them barriers down, to show you the way, to get you out of that rut that you're in.
I get flashbacks, I have nightmares, I hardly sleep, which isn't good for anyone really, is it? You know, the human body needs sleep, and because I'm not sleeping, I'm not healing. This week has helped me with the future because they're setting goals, you know. And my goals at the moment are first and foremost to walk.
We all come in as individuals. We work through the week as a team, but we're working towards our own goals at the end of it. Some of us might want to volunteer, some of us might want to go back into work. Once we get to the end, we will still all be individuals, but we'll all have individual goals that we will go out back home and then we will achieve.
I hate failing, so I will achieve that goal one way or another.
Blindness in itself is a funny disability because it's a hidden disability. What does a blind man look like? I'm blind, I can't see anything, but I look normal. I'm not disfigured in any way at all. That outward concept to the general public, well, what's wrong with him? Why is he like this? And I wouldn't say they're prejudices, but there's stigmas attached with that blindness. I think it's massively important, Reset Week. Yes, you've got the classroom work and things like that, but it's the other stuff as well. The fun stuff, the water sports, the outward bounds, the horse riding, that group bonding, peer support, all that gives individuals encouragement.
It's like the other day when we went out, we were doing an activity and it was tandem bike riding. I'd never been on a bike for a long, long time. And it was a sense of freedom that I'd never experienced in a long time. It's like, you know what, I'm on a bike pedaling up a hill, down a hill, and you've got the wind and the air rushing past you. And it was a total sense of, I can do this.
When I first got injured, I was more bothered about losing my job. I still am more bothered about losing my job than losing my sight, because that was my career, and I loved that career. And frustration resulted in me taking my frustrations out on the people that I shouldn't have taken out of. And then once again, like this Reset Week has helped me realise what I've been doing and why them feelings have come out and why that's happening.
But I think the thing that stands out the most is when we had 2 sessions which looked at how our thinking, thought and our brain processes work.
I was overthinking too much. I didn't understand why I was doing all these things.
It made sense. You think of it as a target, things that are achievable, things that we have control over and things that we have no control over. Sight loss we've got no control over, but what lies ahead of us we've got control over.
As soon as we finished that lesson, I went to make a phone call. I was going to get angry, but then I thought actually I got no control over it, so what's the point?
All in all, It's been one of those weeks where it's like, I came in as a shy person, but by the end of the week it's like I'm a totally different person. I know I'm different.
3, 2, 1,
I can sense it within myself that I'm different.
Yesterday was physically hard because we was out on the bikes, so my shoulders are dead, my arms are suffering. It was definitely worth it. So at the end of the day, I felt good about myself, you know. I felt I achieved something again.
The challenge for us is how we ensure that back in the communities they continue with that positivity and feel determined and safe to take forward some of the skills that they learn through the Life Skills programme.
The impact when you actually leave is that you can either go home and you might slip back into the normal, mundane, day-to-day stuff that you normally do, or you go back home and you take what you've got from this week and you start to implement it into your life and show your family and your friends, look, this is who I am. The person that you know has now came back. He's come out of the darkness, the fog's lifting, and he's got a clear path.